everyone, it's Jennifer from Auburn Yoga and Pilates. Welcome. Today we're going to do a quick little 30-minute Pilates in floor bar combination class. So I hope that you'll join us now or that you'll watch us on replay later. Okay, we'll get started. So we'll get started in a seated position. Legs bent, feet planted, arms out in front. From here, we're going to start off with some little scoops. So we're going to exhale, pull the abdominals back toward the spine. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And again. Exhale, pull the abdominals back toward the spine. Inhale, nice and long. And again. Two more. Now we're going to change the orientation of those legs. So we're going to bring those legs into a butterfly position here. So make sure that you locate those sitting bones. You may need to wiggle from side to side. Arms out in front, scoop back. Two more. Now we're going to slowly roll down to the floor. So slowly rolling down to the floor. Taking those arms by your side, holding those legs in a butterfly position. Lift and drop those legs. One more set of 8. Last one. Now, take those feet flat to the floor and coming into some bent leg roll-ups. Reaching those arms over your head, making sure that the back of your rib cage stays down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come up, reach those arms, lengthen that spine, coming back down. Very slowly. And again, inhale to prepare, exhale, come up. Four more. Last one. Slowly rolling down. And taking those arms by your side, taking those legs vertical. And we're going to take one leg at a time, and we're going to drop it out to the side. So starting off with that right leg, drop it out to the side. Use the abdominals to lift it back up to the midline. Left leg, out to the side, up to the midline, out and up. If you'd like, you can reach those arms up. If your torso starts to rock from side to side, either squeeze those core muscles a little bit more, or you could utilize those arms for support. Obviously, the ideal would be engaging those core muscles a little bit more, but some days the core muscles are feeling tired or weak. So working with whatever kind of day you were presented with today. Last one. Now tuck those knees into the chest. If you're able to, long neck, tuck chin, lift that head up. We're going to do a variation of a double leg stretch. We're going to come into, out one. So in, out. In, out. Eight more. Last one. Drop the head and shoulders down. Bring the legs back to vertical. Take those arms up or modify by your side. We're going to bring the right leg out this time for 8. So out and up. 7. Keep going. Last one. Try the other side. Remember, you're trying to stabilize that torso. Last one. And drop those legs. Lengthen those legs. This time, trying for a traditional roll-up. So bringing those arms overhead, inhaling to prepare. Squeezing those legs to the midline, keeping the feet on the floor. Exhale, coming up. Scoop. Slowly come down. And again. Exhale, lifts you up like you're floating up, hopefully. Last one. And taking those arms down by your side. So now we're going to do just a little bit of floor bar. So basically, very similar to what we do in a bar class, which is largely based on Pilates, but here on the floor. So we're going to take our right leg, we're going to cross it over our left. So your legs are definitely crossed at your lower leg. Now keep the leg as long as possible. Upper leg, point up, flex down, point up, flex down. Eight more. Now take it out to the side. Out, in, point, flex, point, flex. Now one up, one side. So up, out, up, out, up, out. And don't worry if you get the point and flexes mixed up. It's harder to keep them coordinated here. Last one. Whew, drop that leg down. Hopefully that woke up that leg. Shake out those legs if you want to, and then we'll go into the other side. So starting off, cross the left leg over the right, point up, flex down. And out to the side, point, flex. Try to keep the torso still. And last one up, one out. One up. I think we might have gotten one bonus one out to the side just now. Just think of it as a real bonus. And shaking that out. And coming back to side one. So from here, we're going to come back to that initial position, right leg crossed over left. However, this time we're going to do small circles. Try to keep the leg really long. If you can, foot pointed. 8, 7, 6, and reverse. And switch. reverse. 2, last one. Drop that down, shake that out, and of course, you know what is coming. Side 2, same thing, make those circles. And reverse, 8. Reverse. And again, one more time. And dropping that down and shaking that out. And then taking those legs, planting your feet, bending your knees, taking your fingertips behind your skull, coming into that long neck, tuck chin, take those legs in, coming into a single leg stretch, legs. Change it to a crisscross. And coming back down, dropping the head and shoulders, and taking your right leg up. If you're able to, extend that left leg. If you're not able to fully extend it, keep it partially bent or more fully bent. From here, if you can, arms are up, we're going to make large circles. Reverse direction. Last one. And then that leg, take it down, extend it. Opposite leg comes in and up. If and when you're ready, circle. And reverse direction. And last one, then that leg. Taking those legs in and bringing both legs vertical once again. Modified, you can keep your head down and your arms by your side. More advanced, you can use your fingertips to gently support your head, not pulling on it. Leg drops. Drop and lift. You may be able to drop your legs lower than mine. Make sure that the entire back rib cage stays on the floor. And holding it up, drop the head and shoulders down, and bring those feet together like that initial butterfly that we were in at the very beginning. From here, extend the legs so they come together, butterfly. And last one. Dropping it down and rocking up to a seated position. So coming into a seated position and taking those legs out so that your feet are wider than your hips. Long spine, arms out, saw. Twist, saw, up, center. Last time this side with a single. Now we're going to try 3 pulses, 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, come up. Three, 2, 1, up. And 2 more on each side. One more on each side. And holding it up in the center. Now taking those legs into a mermaid position. So one shin comes parallel to the front of your room and the other leg tucks behind you. Lengthening through your spine, lifting up through the top of your head, reaching over toward the back leg, and then over. Nice long arms, big range of motion, trying to get into that side body. last one. This time, drop the hand so that it's out away from the hip, and how far away is up to you. Try to get a nice diagonal line with those arms. So right now your shoulders are squared to the front of the room. We're going to rotate, bring your hands toward each other, and then come back up. So as much rotation as you feel comfortable doing. And lifting yourself back up, switch those legs. So one leg in front, one leg behind, coming into that mermaid position. Lengthening your spine, lifting up through the top of your head and coming over and back up. And last one. And drop that hand down once again, somewhere beside your hip. Taking that arm out at a diagonal. Nice, big wingspan from here. Shoulders go from squared to the front of the room to as rotated as possible. Coming back up. And last one. And coming up and taking those legs to the center. Believe it or not, that brings us to minute 29. So we'll just stretch here. So nice job. We got a lot in 30 minutes. Folding forward, getting a stretch through your hips and your thighs. And coming up, taking those legs out nice and wide, toes and knees point up toward the ceiling, and folding forward. And coming up, taking one leg in front of the other. And then from here, walking those hands forward. Many of you will be able to walk your hands much further forward than mine are. I have tight hips, so I tend not to go too far in this one. And coming up and switching the cross of your shins. Other one comes in front. And again, if you lost your sitting bones, you can see sometimes I do that little shake to the side so that you're properly aligned. Continuing to creep those fingers forward. Coming up and stretching over to one side, lateral stretch. Reach through those fingertips. Other side. And coming down and twist. Other way. Coming back to center. So thank you for playing along. I hope that you enjoyed it. We'd appreciate it if you share the video, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you soon. Take care.